Hello, my channel say that bold and beautiful fans. Buckle up because the winds of change are howling through Los Angeles like a Forrester couture storm. Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and Liam Spencer Scott Clifton are barreling toward what promises to be the most explosive remarriage in soap history, a glittering spectacle of vows, veils, and vendettas that could rival the drama of Brooke's infamous bedroom conquests. But wait, the guest list just got a whole lot juicier. Whispers from the set, sneaky Instagram scoops, and on-screen breadcrumbs are screaming one thing: 3 fan-favorite powerhouses are crashing this party. Wyatt Spencer, Thomas Forrester, and little Douglas Forrester are poised to storm back into our lives, turning Hope's fairy tale idyll into a heart-pounding roller coaster of tears, temptations, and jaw-dropping twists. If you thought Liam's fake brain tumor or Steffi's endless interruptions were wild, you haven't seen anything yet. Let's dive deep into this tsunami of returns, dissect every clue, and predict the chaos that's about to unfold. By the end, you'll be counting the days until these legends light up your screen. Wyatt Spencer, the prodigal brother, returns and he's bringing Spencer fireworks. Picture this: Liam, fresh off surviving a gunshot wound that had us all clutching our pearls, sits down with his ragtag family brother Will Crumaro, Daddy Bill Don Diamond, and ex-stepmom Katie Logan Heather Tom to gush about his upcoming nuptials. The room buzzes with excitement, toasts are raised, and then boom, Liam drops the bomb. I talked to Wyatt about the engagement. He's hopeful he'll make it back for the wedding. Cue the collective gasp from every B&B devotee. It's the first time Wyatt's name has echoed through the Spencer mansion in nearly 2 years, and it wasn't some throwaway line. No, this was a deliberate breadcrumb. A neon sign flashing Darren Brooks is coming back. Why is this return so earth-shattering? Let's rewind the tape on Wyatt Fuller Spencer, the sword necklace-wearing heartthrob who burst onto the scene in 2013 as Bill's secret son with Quinn Fuller Rena Sofer. Wyatt wasn't just another pretty facade, he was the anti-Liam, bold, adventurous, and unapologetically passionate. Remember that stolen diamond heist that swept Hope off her feet? Or the impulsive yacht wedding where they jumped into the ocean mid-vows, emerging as husband and wife in a spray of salt water and sparks? Wyatt and Hope's romance was pure fire, calm where Liam waffled, steady where Thomas obsessed. They shared a child, albeit briefly, thanks to soap magic, and Wyatt was the one man who truly put a genuine smile on Hope's face without the psychotic baggage. But life pulled Wyatt away. In early 2024, he bid a tearful goodbye to Bill, renting out his iconic beach house to R.J. Forrester, Joshua Hoffman, and vanishing into the sunset for a fresh start. Fans held in protest. Where was he during Liam's near-death scare? During Will's assault nightmare and Luna's Lisa Yamada murderous meltdown? The absence stung like a Spencer slap. Darren Brooks, the charismatic actor behind Wyatt, stepped away after a decade, citing new horizons. Yet, the door was never slammed shut. And now, that name drop in the November 5th episode wasn't random. It was a clarion call. Insiders at Soap Dirt and Celeb Dirty Laundry are buzzing. Producers are reportedly negotiating for Brooks to reprise Wyatt for an episode or 2, maybe 3. Imagine the drama. Wyatt striding into the Forrester mansion, sword necklace glinting under the chandeliers, clapping Liam on the back with a brotherly hug only for his eyes to lock on Hope in her wedding gown. Old flames flicker. Jealousy brews. Bill beams at his united sons, while Katie shoots weary glances. Will Wyatt toast the happy couple or whisper to Hope about the what-ifs that still haunt her? And let's not forget the Spencer family reunion. With Luna under house arrest at the mansion, Wyatt could defend his dad against Liam and Will's fury, or even befriend the jailed vixen for some twisted alliance. This isn't just a cameo, it's poetic justice. Wyatt missed Liam's dying drama, the shootings, the scandals. Bringing him back for the wedding rights those wrongs, giving fans the emotional payoff we've craved. Picture the vows interrupted by Wyatt's grand entrance, cedars swinging open, sunlight pouring in, as he quips, "Did I miss the part where my brother finally grows a spine?" The tension would be electric, thicker than Brooks' lipstick. And if Hope wavers even for a second, game over. Liam's insecurities would explode, Steffi Jacqueline McInnes would smirk from the pews, and we'd have a triangle reboot for the ages. Wyatt's return isn't just teased, it's destined to detonate. Thomas Forrester, the obsessive ex storming back, will he steal the bride again? If Wyatt is the spark, Thomas Forrester is the full-blown inferno. Matthew Atkinson, the brooding genius behind everyone's favorite reformed villain, has been spotted back on set, and not just for a quick cameo. Executive producer Casey Kosperzik lit up Instagram with the announcement, "Nice to have Matt Atkinson on set this week." Filming at the new Sunset Las Palmas studios, Atkinson wrapped a whirlwind week of scenes that scream wedding chaos. But Thomas isn't gliding in peacefully. Oh no's the ghost of Thope past, ready to haunt Hope's happily ever after with Liam. Let's unpack Thomas's turbulent saga. He debuted in 2019 as Rich Torsten K. and Taylor's Rebecca Budig Mercurial's son, a designer extraordinaire with a dark side sharper than his scissors. Obsessed with Hope, Thomas manipulated, lied, and even kept baby Beth's survival secret to win her. Yet, redemption arc after redemption arc painted him as a devoted dad and passionate lover. Hope fell hard: those Paris kisses, the proposal rejections, the almost wedding to Paris Buckingham diamond white. Thomas fled to Europe heartbroken, vowing to move on. But soaps don't do moving on. Kosperzik's post wasn't subtle. Paired with behind-the-scenes leaks, it confirms Thomas is taping episodes timed for the holiday season: Thanksgiving whispers, Christmas lights, perhaps a New Year's Eve blowout wedding. Why now? Because Hope's engagement to Liam is a direct slap to Thomas's ego. He gave her closure, brought Douglas home for visits, and left the door cracked. Now, with Hope beaming in Liam's arms, Thomas's return could be vengeance wrapped in couture. Dramatic potential, infinite. Imagine Thomas landing at Lex, suitcase in hand, marching straight to Forrester Creations. He confronts Hope. "You chose the waffler again." Tears flow, designs fly, and old passions reignite. Douglas, more on him soon, begs for family unity. Steffi cheers her brother's chaos, while Ridge mediates or meddles. Will Thomas object at the altar, ring box in pocket? Or will seduce Hope the night before, echoing their steamy office encounters? Atkinson's intensity sells it. Those piercing eyes, that velvet voice growling lines like, "You were mine first, Hope." And you know it. Critics on Reddit and Soap Hub speculate Thomas isn't just visiting, relocating. A recast was floated, but Atkinson's charm is irreplaceable. His week-long shoot hints at meaty story, co-parenting clashes, a Forrester coup, or even defending Luna family ties. Anyone. But the wedding is ground zero. Thomas crashing, it would be peak beyond. Voice halted, gasps echoing, cameras flashing as he declares undying love. Hope's heart splits, safe Liam or fiery Thomas. The fallout: divorce dreams, custody wars, and a Thope reunion that shatters Lope forever. Buckle up, this return is a powder keg with a lit fuse. Douglas Forrester, the pint-sized heartbreaker who will melt and break every heart. Last but certainly not least, the tiniest tornado, Douglas Forrester, played by the adorable Henry Joseph Samiri. This kid isn't just cute, he's a scene stealer with wisdom beyond his years. Spotted on set via Catherine Kelly Lang's Brooke Logan Instagram story, Douglas was suited up, filming in the background while Brooke prepped in hair and makeup. Lang's striking gown, a dead giveaway for wedding glam. And that monitor peak, Douglas in a tux, beaming like the ring bearer of destiny. Douglas's history is pure soap gold. Orphaned young, adopted by Hope, manipulated by Tom Ashes, the truth teller who exposed Beth's death and officiated Hope and Liam's backyard ceremony with Beth as witness. Off-screen since Paris, Samiri's been busy progressive commercials. Anyone but B&B never forgets its kids. His return aligns perfectly. Thomas needs his wingman, Hope craves her son, and the wedding demands family unity. Dramatically, Douglas is the emotional nuke. Picture him toddling down the aisle, basket in hand, only to pause. "Mommy, why isn't Daddy here?" Tears. He could beg Hope to reconsider, drawing crayon family portraits of Thope bliss. or bond with Liam, forcing Hope to confront her divided heart. Samiri's charm amplifies everything. Those big eyes welling up could sway Hope more than any adult plea. With the wedding possibly spilling into holidays, Douglas's presence screams photo ops, Forrester Christmas trees, Spencer toasts, Logan hugs. But danger lurks. Hyla Carter, Kimberlyn Brown lurking, Remy Price stalking. Douglas as bait. Heart-stopping. His arc ties the returns together. Wyatt as uncle, Thomas as dad, Hope as mom. One big, messy family. The wedding of the century, chaos, closure, and cliffhangers galore. As Hope slips into her gown, perhaps that revamped Portofino stunner Brooke Teslow's Angelus braces for impact. Wyatt's brotherly love clashes with lingering longing. Thomas's obsession reignites forbidden flames. Douglas's innocence exposes raw truths. Ed Sheila's scheming invites Luna's house arrest drama and Steffi's smirks, and the ceremony is doomed to detonate. Will vows be exchanged amid objections? Will Hope bolt for Thomas's arms? Or Wyatt's? Will Douglas officiate a surprise dope reunion? The clues point to holiday air dates, Thanksgiving interruptions, Christmas miracles. Producers are pulling out all stops. Epic guest lists, couture explosions, heartfelt confessions. Fans, what say you? Team Lope Eternal? Dope Redux? Wyatt Wildcard? These three returns aren't cameos, they are earthquakes reshaping B&B's landscape. Wyatt heals Spencer wounds while stirring pots. Thomas demands reckoning. Douglas tugs heartstrings. Together, pure, unadulterated drama. Stay glued to sub-spoilers, tease interruptions galore. Wyatt's grin, Thomas's glare, Douglas's hug, it's all coming. Hope's dream wedding. More like a nightmare of temptations. Who will she choose? Only time and Bradley Bow will tell. Drop your predictions below. This is the bold and beautiful moment we've waited years for.